Incoming message for you, Sonny. I'll read it after this news report.
In our top news story today, Sonny Marcato has been released from prison at the ripe old age of 100. Marcato was notorious for various cybercrimes, including, of course, the World Bank robbery. That at today's valuations would make him the richest man in this or any other world.
Great sci-fi idea. This is a film that creates an entire world within a few minutes, and it really feels like the beginning of a great story. I loved that this science fiction concept played with time. I love when science fiction does that because there's so much to explore with just time and how much we don't know about it and how time works in different places and time travel. So always love looking into all the possibilities there. This Sonny Mercado sounds like an awesome supervillain who could make a really cool anti-hero protagonist. So having him at the center of this short film was a great idea, and he seems like a really interesting character that I would love to learn more about. Overall, the sets and the special effects were also really well done.
Packed with a lot of just character and world building. Um, it's one giant expository info dump, I guess, but it's interesting. It makes a great premise. It sets a great setting for a story, and this just feels like really great and strong backstory. Definitely, as a viewer, makes me want to see more of this world. See what Sonny Marcato gets into next. It's really just fascinating, really well done, and I really enjoyed it. The just the quality of the film itself, as far as from technical aspects, really well done, strong cinematography.
I really, really thought that this was done with perfection and expertise. Everything from the actors to the voiceovers and the special effects, it drew you into this world and kept you there. And it kept you interested right until the very, very end. Everything looked amazing. It looked great. I believed your actor. I loved all of the voiceovers. Great job with the vocal special effects and even the visual special effects, too.
This is such a clever plot and the title. They bring this story about 20 billion people living in the planet, and the newscast is the crops are being insufficient, the allusion to other worlds, the black hole physics, very, very brief explanation, and one of the most precious items is whiskey in this futuristic reality. Terrifyingly plausible that the ex-con becomes the new billionaire due to his hoarding and raising prices for the low inventory of the whiskey. Totally familiar scenario, and it's even more plausible that they are showcasing this as the biggest story with all the chaos going on, but they have this with this amazing special effects. They're just so creative.
The graphics were amazing. It actually felt like something that was in the future, and I love the idea of, in the future, prisoners being sit next to black holes, because that really would be an excellent punishment for severe crimes, to send them away until they outlive everybody they loved. It really is it really is an amazing film. It felt like we were in the future with this. You never doubted the story. It's simple and to the point, but you felt what was going on. And I love that the character seemed a little relieved that everybody was gone. It's like, oh, like he's accepted his fate. This is what he did. He robbed the World Bank and then accepted his punishment that when he returned to Earth, no one would be alive. Guess you have time to process that if that's your punishment.
It was a interesting sci-fi with a bit of comedy in it. I think the overall idea, the overall premise around the black hole is thing that's been discussed many times between scientists, and it might actually be real. It might actually something that could happen if you get into a black hole. But I loved how the premise just took this scientific element and just twisted with the the main character just going back in time and selling the most expensive vintage whiskey ever. I think it was a very well done concept and a great idea.